This radical group then surrounds itself with people that are more in a more flexible place where their commitment is not so strong. And we call this the extended core group. They don't join the income sharing group. They don't want this kind of trust connection and this kind of challenge, but they want to be part of things and they want to give as much as they can, which is at the center of all of our philosophy. Is everyone brings in what they can, what they have, and everyone takes what they need to feed this cycle of giving. Yeah? This is not a new concept. I don't want to use the trigger language, but and then we have a third circle of people that just like to live around this situation. The core group has a very strong ethic of saying yes. We want to learn to say yes. And we want to learn to say yes to unconditionally in some ways. The condition is only the self-sustaining force. So if you want something and I can do it in a way that works with my possibilities, then I do it. And I learn to stretch. I learn to consider, stretching my limitations to provide, but without self-sacrifice. Always coming back to, I can do it, and I am in a loving state. This is not a Christian revolution in the current concept of Christian. This is a revolution of love and hope and high energy. So this creates the community. So we have three circles, and what happens is each of us is free actually to move to any of the circles. So I am in the income sharing group. If I decide I want to be out of the income sharing group, yes, I can do this. Now, nothing is easy. I have to work out the connection with the people and the expectations and all of it, and always do it in a positive way. Come to a solution place where the group understands my need and they challenge me, but I respond and we move to a new place for whatever reason. This freedom is essential. If you are to be in a transformation process and create a new culture, a way to solve the cultic complications is that you have this freedom to move in and out. There is no punishment for your detaching or your being where you really at. You don't have to force yourself to, because the main objective is truth and trust, and it cannot be done if I feel oppressed and I must do the right thing so that the leadership will be happy with me. Yeah? There is no leadership, there is a process, and yeah. So I can move to the second ring of the extended core group, I can move to the third ring of, I'm just a resident here, okay? I take no responsibility. And within that, it's very fluid in that some people in the second ring are so porous and have so much understanding that everybody affects policy because of their ears and their hearts. So process is open, you come in their place, you hear what is wanted, what is possible, and all of a sudden somebody says the magic notion that opens up a new space, and we all understand and we all implement this notion. If you want an example, there's so many, but one I like a lot. We were creating a new community space and we decided to go in the house across the street, 144. And the new community space that now is the 48 basement. So open space, lunch space, kitchen. Yeah, we weren't sure. We started transforming this space and we had invested significant hours of thinking and one of the people that worked in the crew, who was in many ways very alienated from things, and he wouldn't say often a lot of things. He said, this is a mistake. This space we are doing has a very bad structural limitation that the ceiling is very low. And we're making this huge investment and it's not gonna work. Well, 2 days of anger, because we had spent so much in it, and then acceptance of, yeah. And this was not a core group member, this was not even an extended core group member, he was somebody coming close to us slowly. We changed the whole process, and we looked for a new space, and the result was the 48 basement, which is beautiful as spaces go and possibilities go for us. So, and this happens a lot. So there is no acknowledged or real hierarchy, even though it is experience from people coming from old culture. They are looking for where's the hierarchy, and then they project it onto, well, George talks very strong or whatever, yeah. When somebody talks, everybody sort of shuts up. So there's lots of ways to hook up into the reproduction of your view of the world into this situation, yeah? People can project, no, this is my mommy, and this is my daddy, and this is my sister, and or this is the cult leader, or this is ongoing. Everybody projects things. So, me too. All the time.